Although most famous for his inspiring 2008 campaign, Barack Obama's 2012 re-election campaign was much more impressive. The pile of mud would have won as a Democrat in 2008 given how unpopular George W. Bush and the Republicans were. In 2012 though, Obama had to contend with the fact that people weren't happy about the economic recovery from the Great Recession, which was the central reason for his election in 2008. Republicans nominated a moderate businessman in Mitt Romney who had served as governor of Massachusetts, a liberal state. The two weren't that far apart on policy, as Romney had passed a healthcare law in Massachusetts that served as the model for Obamacare, but Obama did an effective job at creating the exact opposite perception. He pulled it off by brilliantly turning the central theme of Romney's campaign, which was his business success, against him. The Obama campaign ran ads featuring manufacturing workers from swing states in the industrial Midwest who lost their jobs after Romney bought out the companies they worked for and either shut them down or moved their operations overseas. And Romney began to come across as somebody who got wealthy by laying people off and outsourcing jobs. Obama's team also highlighted Romney's offshore bank accounts, accusing him of using his wealth and influence to dodge taxes, and they reminded the country of Romney's op-ed against the auto industry bailouts during the financial crisis, quoting his line, "Let Detroit go bankrupt," at every campaign stop. These relentless attacks eventually defined Romney as somebody who didn't care about working people keeping their jobs. By the time Obama was done with him, Romney was the face of what everybody hated about the wealthy, and that narrative spilled over into pop culture.
Only deal with rich you and Mitt Romney.
Romney did himself no favors on this front by getting called on a hot mic at a fundraiser saying 47% of people are dependent on government and that he was running to address the needs of other voters, not those. And he also tried to connect with NASCAR fans by saying he has friends who own NASCAR teams. Then he chose Paul Ryan as his running mate, whose brand at that time was one of fiscal conservatism and involved cutting Medicare and his support for partially privatizing Social Security, two very unpopular things with seniors. So together, they came across as a ticket who wanted to cut benefits for working people in order to help the very rich. This came at the height of the TV series Mad Men, and Obama made Romney look exactly like Don Draper.